Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Brood War on the Mysterious JG. We're on the victory screen from last time because that's the quickest and easiest way for us to get to the bonus mission. Uncharacteristically true to her word, Kerrigan allowed Zeratul and a few of his brethren to leave the planet Char with their lives. These weary, battered Protoss set their course for the planet Shakuras with the hopes of finding their comrade Artanis and any other survivors of Kerrigan's wrath. Dark origin. No location? No 6 hours later, 7 years later. Yeah, we don't know what's going on here.
My friends, we have suffered a great defeat.
Aww.
Our matriarch is dead. Our fleets have been scattered across the astral winds. And Kerrigan has gained complete control over the Zerg swarm.
And I'm reduced to talking to a generic unit portrait.
As always, we must struggle onward. Our immediate priority is to find Artanis and his warriors. Once we have made contact with him, we can return to Shakuras and plan our next moves.
Figure out how next will get used by Kerrigan.
Tracking Protoss power signatures emanating from an uncharted moon nearby. Our records do not indicate that there has ever been a Protoss settlement in this quadrant.
Strange. It could be Artanis or other survivors of our fleet down there. At any rate, it is our duty to investigate the source of the
No, it is our duty
signatures.
to please that
Set
booty.
your course for the Dark Moon. If Artanis is there, we shall find him.
Speaking of pleasing that Protoss booty, have I mentioned that it's weird that they have Matriarch Razagul? Because up to this point, it's not so much that Protoss have been all male, it's that they appeared to not have gender. And considering that they don't have mouths, and they seem to communicate with psionic power, they have no mouths, yet they must scream. They have no mouths, blah, blah, blah. What I'm getting at here is that the Protoss, you know, they seem to have 2 eyes, and they seem to be bipeds. But, I mean, they're different enough from humans. It was conceivable they didn't have gender. And then they kind of threw in a matriarch because, I don't know, I guess you gotta have a female character. It's, And there is one named female Protoss in Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Not a major character, but she does show up, and I'm pretty sure she gets a name. So it just seems like Protoss have women. There just aren't that many of them. But no, the idea that they were genderless was... I thought it was neat. It made them a little more alien. I mean, certainly we don't ever hear them really talking. They have a lot of... religious conflict with each other, and they seem to be motivated a lot by honor, but also by pride, which is kind of the, you know, negative flip side of honor sometimes is undue pride, or letting pride blind you. But we hadn't really heard anything about Protoss, like, you know, they have commented on Terran greed before. The Protoss don't seem to have greed, and I didn't think they had lust, but maybe they do. I don't know. Either way, we got the Zerg background for this, just because it's part of the Zerg campaign, I guess. Whatever, time for me to shut up and get on with this adventure. This is the last dungeon crawl of StarCraft. StarCraft 2 will, of course, have some dungeon crawls, but this is it. And, of course, it's the second to last mission. So it's the last dungeon crawl, and the next mission will be the last you actually have a base and have to take on other bases mission.
Zeratul, our sensors have detected a small Terran compound near the source of the energy signatures.
Understood. I'll look into this matter myself.
Okay. So we're going to do a lot of saving. This mission is kind of an oddball because you start out, you got Dark Archons who must feed. Basically, you're trying to... This is one where if you really take your time and spend like 3 hours doing it, you can steal almost every enemy unit. Yeah. But yeah, you face an overwhelmingly superior enemy force, but you can steal their best units from them.
We hear you. Must feed. Must have energy. Must consume. Or oblivion will take us. Duran, save me. Darkness overpowering. We hear you. Must feed.
Darkness
I do
overpowering
this for
appears to be
iron.
as good as it
be
gets with those
It
guys.
will be done. Entaro Adun.
These guys worth taking over? Probably
I
not.
do this for iron. It will be done.
Must have energy.
Save periodically.
Must have energy.
Don't. No. Oh, the science vessel coming over. I did not realize that would happen.
Your orders.
Just bad news all around.
Kas Narada. It will be done.
This science vessel would be a good thing to mind control, actually. I did target a unit. What are you talking about?
We have you on visual.
Must feed.
Now, these guys' shielding goes away when they get mind controlled, so
Thoughts in chaos. We
you
hear
will be 1, you will be 2, mind control is C.
We have you on visual.
must have energy.
I don't want them to shoot at each other.
We hear you.
Excellent.
Transmit orders.
Now it's just about perfect.
Receiving headquarters. Affirmative,
You know,
sir.
in theory, you could try to take over some of the Marines. That's really not worthwhile.
Commencing. Yes, sir. Move it. Delighted to, sir. Destination.
And creeping your way around the map like this,
Move it.
hope that doesn't bore you too much, but that, guys, is basically what this mission is. And loading, or saving, yeah,
We have you on
it might
visual.
feel like cheat
Sir.
hacks to you, but I consider this a fair game of these dungeon crawl missions.
Identify target. Proceeding. Orders, sir.
Oh. Excellent.
Delighted to, sir. Greetings, command. Affirmative, sir.
So you have to bear in mind, we can't repair anything.
Receiving headquarters.
I want to try and do
Yes,
something
sir.
here. I want to try and...
Move it.
I doubt we can use nukes or anything, but... I want to see about mind controlling all those medics so that we can cure stuff like, say, blind. And now it's going to seem like I'm being really nitpicky, but in fact,
Yes, sir.
I'm not pleased with how that went because I got,
Yes, sir.
this mission may take longer than Omega, folks. No, I wasn't pleased with that because I actually got shot.
Receiving headquarters.
How is it that I managed to not get shot before? Now I cannot make that
Yes,
happen.
sir. Move it. Delighted to, sir. Identify target. Move it. Absolutely. Greetings, command.
Come on. Excellent.
Must have energy.
Transmit
See, if you're as
orders.
nitpicky about every single loss as I am, by the time you get to the end, you'll have an overwhelmingly... you'll have way more than you need to win this thing, but... Damn it. I just want one medic. Is that so wrong?
Receiving headquarters. Affirmative, sir. Transmit orders. Greetings, Command.
Thoughts in chaos.
Greetings, Command.
Energy.
What did you get shot by? Oh, you got shot by this guy.
Destination.
So they may get killed, but...
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Noble Protoss Warrior Siege Tank. Alright, well, maybe I'll go with that.
Your orders, Templar.
Even though it wasn't ideal.
Must have energy.
You, in the meantime, can grab us a medic for healing my biological units.
Oblivion awaits. We move.
Oh.
Greetings, Command. Transmit orders. Excellent. Greetings, Command. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll. Commencing.
Okay, well...
Kasnarak.
I don't have to retain every single unit I take
Do
over.
this for ire.
Certainly that guy killed some guys. And I can also find out some plot stuff by hitting this beacon, probably.
I do this for ire.
Didn't really figure out what was going on
It
with those
will be
medics.
done. Entaro Adun, there is a Protoss in this cell.
Cool!
Danger. Test subject 23 suffering from psychic feedback. Pylon crystals at critical stage. Cell meltdown imminent.
Damn. The Terrans are having more trouble utilizing pylons than I thought.
Damn, they're
And I
stupid.
still have no clue as to why they had imprisoned that Protoss within the cell. So be it.
Damn, those Terrans don't know how to work a freaking
Entaro Adun.
pylon, but...
So be it. Entaro Adun. It will be done.
Entaro
Adun.
I thought as much.
So be it. Entaro Adun.
He does this for ire, in case you were wondering.
I do this for ire. So be it.
Soviet Socialist Republics. Okay.
Yes, sir. Move it. Absolutely.
Even though I didn't grab those medics or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and save here.
Move it.
I got two
Absolutely.
hearts
yes,
beating
sir.
in just one mind. I got two
Orders, sir. Proceeding.
siege tanks. That's probably good enough for government work.
Yes, sir. Move
No, no, no.
it. Orders, sir. Destination. Receiving headquarters.
clearly we don't want to go messing with this. Or Country Boy.
Greetings.
Well, I could use Shockwave and... Ah, shit, here we go.
We have you on visual. Yes, sir. Orders, sir.
You address me.
Whoa.
Receiving headquarters.
Not enough energy.
Receiving headquarters.
What am I doing? I should be mind controlling that. I'm sorry, folks. How much more do we have to redo now? We have to... Okay, I didn't have too much left to redo.
Destination. Identify target.
Yeah, this one seriously is probably going to take longer than the mission where we had the strict time limit and had to destroy whole base. Because this one,
Destination.
I can keep playing with it when I'm dissatisfied.
Identify target. We have you on visual. Commencing.
Not enough
Orders, sir.
energy.
Receiving headquarters.
You jerks. Okay.
We have you on
Wait
visual.
till he's got 200
Commencing.
energy before we start our attack. That would work. Otherwise, we're just gonna have you guys be closer. You guys are both at full energy, so that's awesome. As far as someone being able
Orders,
to
sir.
eventually grab a
Transmit orders.
190. I think defensive matrix lasts until it's absorbed a certain amount of energy, or does it actually have a time
Orders.
countdown too?
Affirmative, sir.
Not enough energy.
Let's roll. Destination. Identify target. Absolutely.
Thoughts in chaos.
Come on, guys.
Destination.
Receiving
Get out of there!
Make it happen.
Should let it come closer.
Entaro Adun.
Destination. Delighted to, sir. Absolutely.
Good day, Commander.
It's tempting to go back and get a full strength carrier, full health carrier, but
Frequencies open.
might just have to suck it up.
Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander.
Identify target. Proceeding. Move it.
Thoughts in chaos.
Receiving headquarters. We have
Really
you on
nice that
visual.
science vessels could repair ships like they can in StarCraft 2. Then again, they only exist as part of like
Let's roll.
the campaign in StarCraft 2. So, what happened to old Zeratul? That crazy nut is there a fool, Zeratul.
It will be done.
It's the last dungeon crawl, folks. You have to expect it's going to
As
be
I
arduous.
suspected, there are more stasis cells here. There is a Protoss within this cell as well.
Pretty cool.
Maybe this computer terminal can give me the answers I seek.
Test subject 25
Don't put in the wrong
cryo
password 4
hibernation.
times or you'll be locked out.
Neuroscan compiling data. DNA code computed and archived. Psionic emanations minimal.
The audacity of these Terrans confounds me.
Such a bunch of
If they
assholes.
seek to know more about Protoss warriors, I will give them a first-hand lesson.
Remember, you and Rainer are
So
buddies,
be
right?
it.
The
Entaro
audacity
Adun.
of these Terrans. Their stupid
It will be
mouths. Dumbass gender. Although I guess we've got that too now. That's a recent development for us.
Entaro Adun. I do this for ire.
Now, it's easy
So
for him
be
to
it.
accidentally
It
wander
will
to
be
some
done.
place where...
So be it.
Aha. We probably want to take over that transport. Because it's probably got units inside of it.
Must feed.
I'm listening.
Your warriors have
Strap
engaged the
yourself
enemy.
in, boys. I'm listening.
Oh, it doesn't actually, so never mind.
Input coordinates.
Doesn't actually have enemy or any guys in it, so never mind what it said.
It will be done.
Haven't taken over any new guys in a while. I mean, we could grab some Marines.
Kasnarada.
Must feed. Will go. Must feed.
Standing by. Let's move.
Oh,
Outstanding.
fine.
Your warriors have
They're not gonna let me do it.
Entaro Adun. It will be done.
What the hell? Infested Terran? I thought they had Protoss in those things. Yeah, whatever. Save. I don't think we've made any mistakes that are
So be it.
something that can't be salvaged here.
I do this for ire. It will be done. Entaro Adun. I do this for ire. So be it. Entaro Adun.
This is where the medic would have come in handy.
It will be done.
All crews reporting. Engage.
I do this for ire.
Don't really need another science
Receiving
vessel, so let's just
transmission.
take this one out.
Set a course.
Your orders, Templar. So be it.
All crews reporting. Take it slow.
They irradiated Zeratul.
Orders, Templar.
Holy crap, that had never occurred to me.
You address me.
All crews reporting.
Okay, that was very bad. Let's not have that happen. I didn't think they would irradiate Zeratul.
Entaro Adun. I do this for ire. Entaro Adun.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your orders,
Being the case, maybe I just want to,
Give me something to shoot.
well, it'd be nice to add some freaking,
Not enough energy.
need a different guy. Feedback. Feedback, I believe you do the damage to the unit. Yeah, however much energy it has, you do that much damage, which, in the case of something like a science vessel, is going to kill it.
Hailing frequencies open.
Receiving headquarters. Commencing.
Hailing frequencies open. Take it slow.
Destination.
Yes, sir. We have you on visual.
Input coordinates.
Orders, sir.
Go ahead, HQ. In the 5, 5 by 5.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Transmit orders.
Just grab
Commencing.
stuff. Here's a red unit. Want to do
All
anything with
crews
that?
reporting.
Maybe, maybe not.
Set a course. Engage. cage.
Siege cannons probably could have done that better.
Make it happen.
But, you know, whatever.
Set a course.
Certainly we got a way to deal with
Take it
this.
slow. In the cage.
Anybody got the energy for
Greetings, Command.
stuff? Yeah.
Standing by. Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
Oh, that's what we need is I don't know about the scientists so much, but an SCV that might come with a couple of minerals and stuff that we can use to repair some of our stuff. That would be awesome.
Yes, sir?
Yeah, it gave us 100, 100.
Standing by. Let's move. Outstanding.
So that was worth a little side trip. See if Zeratul has anything to say when he comes up to visit here. I don't think taking over a genetic and... Wait a minute. Oh, should I have checked? Just want to see if taking over genetic engineer would have done anything. Sorry, but now I'm like... Now I'm curious.
Thoughts in chaos. Will go.
Oh. Thought we'd made our way down here, and this ramp is the one I need.
Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go.
Don't you hang out down there. Get out of there. You're...
Must have energy. Will go.
Roger Wilco.
Receiving transmission.
Greetings, Command.
What is Zeratul?
Energy. We hear you.
Standing by.
Gas Narada. I do this for iron.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm wasting a lot of energy, but
Adun.
taking over Marines. But I was curious to what happens if you take over genetic engineer. Will they give you some answers?
So be it. Entaro Adun. So be it.
Or maybe once you take them over, they no longer have knowledge to share. That would make sense. You warp their mind to the point where they don't even know anything anymore. It could make sense.
I do this for
Anyway, there's
iron.
one Marine up here.
It will be done. So be
I also like how that SCV started attacking that building.
it. Your orders, Templar. We hear you. Must feed.
We must feed on hearing you.
Will go. Gas Narada.
I guess he's not going to attack it. Too bad.
Have energy.
The SCV just kind of hopes that nothing happens to him.
Reporting for duty.
Which seems fair, honestly.
Right away, sir.
So you do whatever repair you can do on that guy, and see if this serves
Hey there.
no purpose whatsoever. Okay, so I was wasting your time. Sorry, guys. Hey there. Hey, man.
Greetings, Command.
Receiving transmission.
Go ahead, HQ.
Destination? Absolutely. We have you on
Input
visual.
coordinates. Go ahead, HQ.
Transmit orders. Let's roll.
See if there's anything cool we can do over here.
Affirmative,
Shelling
sir.
stuff from a distance. There's
Commencing.
medics over here.
Affirmative, sir.
Must have energy. Oblivion.
Transmit orders. Commencing.
We hear you.
Need medical attention?
No! Don't kill her!
In the 5, 5,
State the
5,
nature of
5.
your medical emergency. I'm on the job. Need medical attention?
Get onto the ship!
I'm listening. Strap yourselves in, boys.
Destination? Absolutely.
If I can get the other medic, they can heal each other, you see. It's a brilliant strategy.
Hailing 3
Hey, you're actually fully repaired. That's awesome. So I'm just assembling a little random Terran army here. Did I lose 2 of my Dark Templar at some point? Dark Archons? Got 1, 2 here. I had 4. Where the hell are the others? They're up here. Okay.
Thoughts and chaos.
What's up? I'm going.
I'm going. Strange things going. Strange things are coming.
No sweat.
Strange things are going
Yep.
around here.
I'm going.
Yeah, that was a complete waste of energy to get this guy.
I'm listening.
Greetings, Command.
Thoughts and chaos.
That would be pretty cool if we could use the drop ship to kind of cheat our way past some of the map here. But instead, we're going to have to do a bunch of extra waiting around.
Receiving transmission. Make it happen.
We have you on visual. Commencing. Affirmative, sir.
Receiving transmission. Set a course. Thoughts and chaos. Will go.
Input coordinates.
State the nature of your medical emergency. Where does it hurt?
Input coordinates. In the 5, 5 by 5. In transit, HQ.
Receiving transmission. Make it happen. Good day, Commander. Take it slow. Engage. Make it happen. Set a course.
Just didn't want to give it a chance to escape.
All crews reporting. Make it happen. Set a course.
So we're getting there, folks. We're getting there.
Transmission. Take it
Don't
slow.
get too close to that missile turret, though.
Set a course.
Okay. And a couple more fun new friends to play with over here. I think that's worthy of a save. Let's get old Zeratul down here. Where's Zeratul end up now? You're up here somewhere, aren't you?
Gosh, Narada.
Gosh, no.
I do this
Well, there
for
could end
fire.
up being siege tanks here. This might be the absolute worst thing to do. Bring Zeratul down here, but whatever, we just saved. Gosh, Narada.
It will be done. And
So where's Firebat coming over? He's like, nah, forget it. No, he's got Inviso power, forget it.
I do
I'm gonna
this
mess
for
with some
fire.
Inviso power, guys.
It will be done. What's this? There is a Zergling in this tank.
Wow.
What is going on
We
here?
got a little bit of
Test
everything.
subject 27 in cryohibernation. Neuroscan completed and archived. DNA code computed and archived. Gene splicing between test subjects 25 and 27 completed. Experiment 2273 progressing.
They're gonna create
By
Protoss
the
lings.
gods, this can't be happening.
They're going to create Protoss zealots that go.
I do this for ire.
Ire demands that I
So
poke
be
my
it.
nose into whatever the hell the Terrans are doing here. I suppose Ire probably does have a vested interest in figuring out what the hell the Terrans are doing and most likely stopping it.
All crews reporting. Take it slow. Engage.
I'm kind of scattered our forces to the winds a bit here. Taking unnecessary risks with Zero Tool. Run into a science vessel and some siege tanks and he's hurting. Or just a science vessel that irradiates him. We came across that one before. That wasn't a fun combination for Zero Tool.
It will be done.
Okay.
So be it.
Receiving headquarters.
All crews reporting. Set a course. So be it.
What? What do you want?
It will be done.
About to over the outrage.
And Taro Adun.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Hailing frequencies open. Take it slow. You address me. So be it.
Okay, got a bunch of wraiths here.
Receiving transmission.
Thoughts in chaos.
Oh, you've only got 20 out of 25 hit points.
State the nature of your medical
Don't worry,
emergency.
buddy. We'll heal you. Or can we?
Where does it hurt?
Heal him. Non-mechanical ground units.
Must flee. Must have enemy.
Apparently Dark Archons are robots. Go figure. Or they're mechanical.
Good day, Commander. Make it happen.
Well, we didn't really get punished for splitting my force and investigating different approaches, so let's keep
Take
at
it
it
slow.
until they make us stop.
Good day, Commander.
In fact, these two as a pair might be the... Oh, not good. Well, so it was a really great time to load, wasn't it? Except, you know, the whole mission... The whole point of this damn mission is to get Zero Tool into the middle of this base, so... Maybe this would be a big distraction which will allow us to win everything ever. Or maybe I'm going to run into a missile turret and he'll die immediately. Yeah, that was more likely. See how thick it suddenly gets with dudes at the very end? Yeah, there's their real base.
Good day, Commander.
Transmit orders.
Must flee.
Input coordinates.
No way.
Go ahead, HQ. Buckle up. In transit, HQ. Go ahead, HQ.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
I'm listening.
State the nature of your medical
Because
emergency.
they were using ghosts with lockdown,
Input
which,
coordinates.
weird as it sounds, can be removed with
Transit,
Medic's
HQ.
restoration. Seems like Medics should be able to cure biological ailments, but you know.
We have you on visual.
Good day, Commander.
Thoughts in chaos.
Good day, Commander.
Where does it hurt? On my way.
Okay, that's not going to work. Alright, so forget this whole thing with attacking from up there. We're going to need to
All
gather
crews
everybody
reporting. Take it slow.
to the same place.
Transmit. Mitona.
Transmit orders.
We hear you.
You address me. It will be done. So be it. It will be done.
Try to
And Taro
find a
Adum.
path to sneak him in, but no.
So be it. I do this for ire. So be it.
This might be the best place, though.
Greetings, Command. Commencing.
We hear you. We'll go. Thoughts in chaos.
Yeah, they're seeing us, but
Must have energy.
maybe they're not seeing us.
Orders, sir! Greetings, Command.
We hear you. Thoughts in chaos. We will.
Receiving transmission. Set a course.
Identify target.
Hailing frequencies open.
What's going on? Why don't you guys get involved?
Receiving transmission.
We have you on visual. Excellent.
Hailing frequencies open.
Commander.
Receiving
Didn't they have
transmission.
another,
Orders received.
they had another,
Must have energy.
Greetings, Command.
they had another, battle cruiser that they didn't,
Affirmative, sir.
Must feel.
Greetings, Command.
We hear you.
there it is. I just told you to mind control.
Thoughts in chaos.
How close do you need to get before you're willing to do this?
All crews report. Engage. Make it happen. All crews reporting.
Your warriors have
Good
engaged the
day,
enemy.
Commander.
You have not enough minerals.
Slow. Engage. Take it slow. Good day, Commander. Make it happen.
Medics lockdown,
State the nature.
restoration, I mean.
I'm on the job.
Shit. Damn it. Oh, channel 2. Okay. Maybe we've hit the point where Zeratul can sneak through?
Will be done.
Hailing frequencies open.
You at rest.
Apparently not.
I do this.
Maybe. Oh, hold on. It's gonna be close. Oh, damn it, Zeratul. Almost. Oh, wow. I didn't realize how much I...
Engage.
Oh, I didn't realize how long of been since I saved. Sorry, guys. Last dungeon crawl, so, you know. Gonna be a bit painful.
Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll.
Thoughts in chaos.
Destination? Hang on, we're in for
Yeah,
some
some of
job.
these choices of units to grab were not useful, like the dropship. Well, you know, the dropship allowed me to get up here on this ridge and mess around, but it turns out getting up on that ridge and messing around isn't that useful. Go figure. How far can he get in before he starts getting seen? I think there's a science vessel that comes in here.
It will be done. I do this for ire.
I didn't need to do that. Yeah. The science vessel will kill him. Maybe I need to just take over that science vessel. Or even if I don't take it over, just use feedback on the science vessel so that it gets, you know, kill-defied.
All crews reporting. Make it happen. Receiving transmission.
Thoughts in chaos. We hear you.
Identify target.
Okay.
Must feed.
Cheapest way to get rid of them was with feedback, because they've got energy for their cloaks. Okay. And they know we're here, but I don't think they're coming out to do anything about it. So overall, that worked out fairly
Your
well.
orders, Templar. I do this for ire. So be it.
Must have energy.
Actually,
Good day, Commander.
it'd be wise to just take over this science vessel
Affirmative,
so that they
sir.
no longer have detectors in the middle.
Must feed.
Why aren't I taking over these guys? I just figure
Thoughts
it's
in chaos.
better to save it for something else.
Receiving headquarters.
Must have energy.
All crews reporting.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Sir? Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
We need to set this up so that it kills anybody who comes in and tries to get close to us.
Greetings, Command.
All crews reporting. Set a course.
We have you on visual.
Okay, definite improvement over last time.
Greetings, Command.
We hear you. We hear you.
Receiving transmission.
Your warriors
Orders
have engaged
received.
the enemy.
We have you on
Warriors
visual.
now. This warrior.
We hear you.
Good day, Commander.
Yeah, taking over their whole fleet of these guys would certainly be a good idea.
Good day, Commander.
Whatever's left,
Orders,
you can
Captain.
spend on repairing this guy.
Thoughts
You can make your way up towards the front somewhere because you've still got enough energy to actually mind control stuff.
Receiving headquarters.
For example, this guy. Yeah, not that that guy's getting out of there alive, but it's still useful to know where he's at. Or rather to have him sort of wiped out.
I do this for ire. So be it. It will be done. Entaro Adun. I do this for ire. I do this for ire. It will be done. So be it.
Transmit orders.
must feed.
We have you on visual.
Need to be ready the next time that science vessel comes by. For this. Yeah, bitch. Feedback. I forget what Maelstrom does. I guess that locks things so that they can't act. That would be actually pretty useful here, wouldn't it?
Receiving
I
transmission.
never really use it. This might be my last chance to ever use it since Dark Archons don't even exist in the next game.
Set the
That being
course.
Starcraft 2.
Take it slow.
You need 100 energy to do it. Let's go try to use Maelstrom on guys and see what it does. Confuses the hell out of people. No. Okay, Maelstrom. Not putting Maelstrom on like 4 infantry dudes. Not going to be enough. All right.
Make it happen.
Yes, sir! Absolutely! Move it!
Good day, Commander. Take it slow.
Have engaged the enemy.
State the nature of your medical emergency. Right away.
Frequencies open.
No, mind control, quickly.
Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander.
Did someone page me? Stat.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Good day, Commander.
Greetings, Command.
Good day, Commander. Set a course. Good day, Commander.
Gotta be coming up on the end of this some kind of ways, right?
Have engaged the enemy.
All crews reporting. Make it slow.
Where does it hurt?
How many times are I gonna have to restore you guys?
On my way. Right away.
Hailing frequencies open. Set a course.
I think this is it. I think this is finally the end. What are you? You're a genetic engineer. We can match your genetic engineer with our genetic engineer. Mwahaha.
Your orders, Templar.
What up, Templar? Just in case something stupid happens here. I don't believe they actually produce new units, but you never know. I'm coming for you, nigga!
Yep.
Yep, I am coming for you, nigga.
Crews reporting.
On my way.
Oh.
Good day, Commander.
I've never seen a creature like this before.
It's a
Test
genetic
subject
engineer.
29 classified. Protoss-Zerg hybrid in perfect cryo-hibernation.
Pretty awesome, huh?
Psionic emanations minimal.
No. Magnificent, isn't it? What?
Oh, Duran really jacked up his echo pedal.
I've had many names throughout the millennia, young prodigal.
Samir,
You would know
Duran,
me best as
others.
Samir Duran.
Kerrigan's consort. Is this part of her twisted schemes?
No. Young Kerrigan could not have engineered this grand experiment. Although her rebirth into this Zerg swarm has sped up my progress, I can assure you that this endeavor is quite beyond her narrow understanding.
If you are not her pawn, then what are you?
A bishop.
I am a servant of a far greater power. A power that has slept for countless ages, and is reflected in the creature within that cell.
Rip Van Winkle?
Have you any conception of what you've created here? Do you have any idea what this hybrid is capable of?
Well, yeah.
Of course I do. This creature is the completion of a cycle. Its role in the cosmic order was preordained when the stars were young. Behold the culmination of your history.
All I behold is an abomination.
Oh, come on,
Your
man.
violence, young prodigal, is typical, as is your inability to comprehend the greater scheme of things. You can destroy all of the specimens here. It will do you no good. For I have seeded the hybrid on many, many worlds.
Over
You will
4.
never find them all before they awaken. And when they do, your universe will be changed. Forever.
Okay, so Duran's actually some kind of ancient being who works for something, some higher power whose plans and something was fated since the stars were young. He's like evil echo voiced Jesus. I don't know what he is, but I think he's bad. Oh, look, we actually left we left something behind during our grand assault. I wonder what that was. Anyway, so yeah, even without the loading, that took longer than the mission, the last mission where we actually had a real base and everything. So apologies about that. Normally the dungeon crawls are a little shorter. Excuse me, we killed a lot of red guys. I'm not sure what's going on with the brown. Don't know about that one for sure. But yeah. There we go. So, yeah, big things are doing in the plot. You got to remember, of course, those of you who are playing Starcraft 2 and maybe looking back on these videos as a curiosity to find out what the story was up to this point. There was an awfully long gap between Starcraft, Brood War and Starcraft 2. And we get this, like, you know, this is an optional bonus mission. You don't even have to see this. And it's like Duran with, Duran. Spooky, spooky, talk about monster Zerg, Protoss hybrids. Ooh. Like, I wasn't even convinced that when StarCraft 2 came, they were going to acknowledge this mission happened. It sounded like a plot line they might just drop outright. Those of you who've played StarCraft 2 will know whether or not the idea of the Zerg Protoss hybrid has been dropped. Also, it kind of makes you wonder where the Terrans are supposed to fit into all this. People who know the StarCraft backstory better than I do, who actually read the comic books and the novels and whatever, and possibly people who've read the manual. We know that the Protoss and the Zerg were both created by the Xel'Naga, and the Terrans, well, even in the realm of sci-fi video games popular in the East, where Christianity doesn't have as strong of a hold, still, they like to stay away from speculating too much about what the origin of the human species is, lest you offend somebody, so I think the Terrans, they're just not going to comment. We're not going to bring in the Terran origin. They're just going to be guys who wandered into the Corpolus sector, which is apparently full of species that were created by some guys named the Xel'Naga. And how does that tie into the fact that there's a hybrid, a Protoss-Zerg hybrid? Well, if the Xel'Naga created both of them, I don't know. You can speculate up the yin-yang. I figure, well, a Zerg-Protoss hybrid might be a Xel'Naga. I don't know. At any rate, certainly, I can talk about this now. There's a big gap between Brood War and StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 can kind of pick up the story and maybe explain things or maybe not. But the next mission and the final mission of Brood War does not explain anything. Don't think it comments on this at all, because this is a bonus mission, which means that in theory, although, you know, everybody who plays through this gets on the Starcraft boards, chats with their Starcraft friends, tells other people that they're noobs, and get ponzored by Zergrush KKKK or Kiki, however you, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of everybody knows about the bonus mission, but in theory, you can play through the whole story of the game and not find out about Duran's extra echoey voice of extra betrayal and evil young profligate, or whatever the hell he was calling Zeratul. And Zeratul being the most spooky and over-the-top comic book of the good guy characters in the game, it's only appropriate that he be the one who find out about this spooky, goofy, over-the-top comic book plotline about hybrids. And I complained about it being, well, it's not even complaining. I'm just talking about it being goofy, spooky, over-the-top comic book in a game that's basically all about aliens and stuff. Running wild, like Hulkamania, brother. Anyway, folks, so the next mission is the last mission. The next video is the last video. You guys can push me to do StarCraft 2 or not. I'll probably end up trying to do StarCraft 2 eventually. I don't know. Certainly, I'm sure that game's been LP'd enough. Although I was surprised at how few people had LP'd this game, as far as showing you the story modes goes. So, hopefully, people have enjoyed this and will continue to watch and whatever. In the meantime, yeah, the next mission is the last one. The next mission I've never beaten, but I'm actually feeling pretty confident in, just because I was able to get through to slay the beast on the first try. But that confidence might be misplaced, for sure. I'm not 100% confident about pulling off Omega, folks. And I think next time, well, whether I win on the first try or not, I think it's going to be... it's going to be a tough one. This is Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you next time for... Left with the unsettling knowledge of the hybrids, Zeratul will return to the ship and left Dark behind, unable to explain his numbing discovery to his companions. He could only sit in fear for the future of the universe. Omega is next time, folks.
Cerebrate.
Hey, how you doing? Omega is next. Mysterious JG, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Apologies for this dungeon crawl going so freaking long. And goodbye.